Hi class, and welcome to Lesson 2, Rounding and Estimation. So I wanted to start out this video this week by giving a big shout out and big thank you to everybody in the course that participated in the introductory Getting to Know You discussion board this last week. I thought there was excellent participation, lots of comments, lots of good comments. I think I pretty much got to go through and read everybody's introduction post. I did create a list and locations of where people are at. Below this video I'll have a chart there showing the number of people in each of the states. I know we've also got a couple of people out of the country or out of the United States, so take a look at that. I think it's just kind of fun to see that how all your classmates are from all over the place, and I think it's just kind of a testament to how cool this online learning experience is, that everyone can be in different parts of the country and the world, and yet we can all be in the same class and learn from each other. So a big thank you to everyone that participated in that. If you haven't participated in that, please go back, take a look at it, get to know your classmates. I believe the discussion board should still be open, so you can still post there, people can still get to know you. From there, jumping into this week, as I mentioned, lesson 2, we're focusing on rounding and estimation. There's about a 14-minute video out there from another professor. You'll see throughout the course he's typically the one doing the tutorials, and he'll go through some tips and tricks about rounding and estimation. And then to go along with those, you'll have assignments in the pre-gathering, gathering, and post-gathering folders. The main thing I wanted to talk about for this week is the portfolio project. So in the portfolio folder you'll see 2 assignments that are due this week. The first one, you may have already decided this one, but it's more the formal submittal of what financial book you are going to read this semester. So in lesson 1, I know that was mentioned, and it had the list in there of the different financial books available, or the approved reading list, I should say. Please, if you can, choose one of those ones. If you have one of those already, great, you can use that. Or if go to a library, check one out there. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy it. If you'd like to buy it, you can also buy it as well. I think most of the books are relatively inexpensive. I don't think any of them are over $20 or so. If you buy the ebooks on like a Kindle or an iPad or something, they're even less than that. So if anyone's having any problems getting a book, please let me know. We can work something out. I know I have had a few people already contact me about possible alternatives. That's great too. If you do have another book that you would like to read before submitting that, just contact me, tell me which book it is. If you could include a little information about the book, that's great. Typically I'll go do a little bit of research to see it, and then I'll either approve or disapprove it. So so that's one of the portfolio assignments that you'll turn in this week. The other one is setting up a budget for in 5 years. And the idea of this is thinking about the future. If you're starting school right now, and when you finish school you'll have your degree, you would have a different income. So it's kind of just looking into the future, what your budget would be in 5 years. If you're someone that's like, well, I'm just really going to school because I want to get my degree, I don't know if I'll actually use it, it's just I want to be able to say that I've completed a degree. Maybe your budget's not going to change that much in 5 years, then you can use your current budget. But if you use the one for, if you don't have an idea of how to start a budget, or what are the different categories, you can look in the church pamphlet, One for the Money. That's got a good thing on beginning budgets there. But really just think about your daily expenses that you're using right now. Typically house payments, utilities, maybe a car payment, food, grocery shopping, just any odds and ends, clothing, any other items that you use on a day-to-day basis, savings, whatever it is. If you kind of take some time if you don't have a budget currently, take some time, write down all the different things that that you spend money on, and then kind of categorize those. And that's how you can begin your budget. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. There is the lesson 2 discussion board. I think I mentioned this last week. From here on out, the discussion boards are no longer mandatory. They're more just for if you have a question about something. So still feel free to use the discussion board, but you are not required to post something there. I know in other pathway courses you have to post once a week, kind of how the introductory one was. You got to respond to people's. In this course, that's not the case. It's more of just a forum for people to be able to ask questions. I'll respond, or other classmates might respond and answer your questions. So with that, I hope everyone has a great week, and let me know if I can help you out in any way.